Hello, guys, and welcome to the last session of the training AI for climate activists. And today we're going to talk about the environmental impact of artificial intelligence models. Today's session are going to be, or today's session's objectives are going to be um, quantifying the carbon, water, and e-waste footprint of AI models, analyze the AI paradox, like weighing the environmental costs versus the climate benefits, review core ethical themes from the full 8 session course, and define an activist roadmap for green AI advocacy. So, is the benefits worth the cost? So, we must treat AI not as a magic cure, but as a resource intensive tool requiring strict oversight. So, the AI paradox, the cure, which is basically the potential, the AI enables precision climate modeling, optimized renewable energy grids, and global biodiversity monitoring for sure, but it all comes at a cost that massive data centers drive energy spikes, consumes millions of liters of water, and accelerate toxic e-waste cycle. So the analogy here is like using a massive gas guzzling truck to deliver panels. So the goal is good because we want to use solar panels into renewable energies, but the process has a high immediate carbon cost. Let's understand by lifting the AI enigma, the hidden costs, which is basically the energy footprint. It is divided upon multiple fronts. So the training cost, which is the capital, training a single large model uh, AI like an LLM. LLMs are the large language models. ChatGPT or Gemini, whatever it is, can emit over 626,000 pounds of CO2. So that's basically an equivalent of 300,000 kilograms of CO2. So equivalent of lifetime emission of 5 average American cars. And you guys know that American cars emit a lot of carbon monoxide, dioxide. The second part is inference costs, operational costs. So every AI query consumes up to 10 times more energy than a standard web search. So with billions of daily users, the operational load threatens to outpace renewable energy growth. So guys, please, if you want to know what the weather is, just type in Google, how is the weather today? Do not go into ChatGPT trying to learn about today's weather when you just can stick your head out of the window and get to know. Because it uses a lot of energy just to talk with ChatGPT or with Gemini. Um, the hidden cost also is touching the water and e-waste. So the water cost, so training a model can consume 700,000 liters of water. A short conversation with an AI can drink a small bottle of water for cooling. So, for example, um, asking ChatGPT about the weather and the prediction for weather, whether or not it's going to rain, most likely it's not, because of drought and global warming as well. Um, can drink a small bottle of water just for cooling, and you're not drinking that water. It is the machines that are drinking that water just for cooling because of a simple conversation. Um, the e-waste cycle. So the demand for faster chips GPUs and CPUs and stuff like that accelerates hardware obsolescence. So that leads eventually to toxic waste, often dumped in the global south, unfortunately. So we have to demand that companies disclose water usage in drought prone regions. So that's what the hidden costs when it comes to water and e waste. Um, Now, AI for climate solutions. How can AI be used for good? We've been through that already in the previous session. Um, Smart grid optimization, which is basically predicting the solar and wind fluctuations to balance the grid without the use for fossil fuels, without the use of electricity that is produced from petrol dynamos. Climate modeling. It also can simulate complex climate systems to predict extreme weather and save lives. Also, the industrial efficiency when it comes to optimizing logistics and factories to drastically reduce fuel and material waste. So that's how we can use it as a solution. The final ethical dilemma here is the utility threshold versus the transparency mandate. An AI model is only ethical if it demonstrates benefits significantly outweighing um, its carbon and water footprints. So always ask, is there a simpler non-AI tool that can do that work that AI can do? Because as we've learned, a small bottle of water for a simple conversation and um, loads and loads of carbon emissions for a single query. The transparency mandate here is that we cannot judge utility without data. So we must demand public reporting of training, the CO2 emissions and water usage. If they hide costs, so assume it is too high for the public or for the people to accept. Advocating for green AI roadmap. How can we do or how can we get a green AI? So basically, transparency. We have to lobby for laws requiring CO2 emission labels on all public AI models. The efficiency, which is TinyML, machine learning. Advocate for small specialized models on local devices over massive cloud models, and water audits, identifying local data centers and demand disclosure of water impact. The course review that we had is basically we went through the AI reflects human prejudice, audits the data. Um, we went through that the artificial intelligence model. Basically, we need to fight data colonialism and we need to demand sovereignty. We need also to protect our digital identity and metadata. We need to build the AI models with communities, not for them. We also learned that there are tools that we can use, but always we need to ground truth the results, and we learned the footprint and the emissions of artificial intelligence models. So the core principle here is that technology must serve justice, not the other way around. And our role as activists is to be the bridge between climate science and digital ethics. Final discussion I want you guys to have with your peers or a self reflection, maybe. So, the digital activists pledge. Given the high cost and high potential of AI, what is one concrete, immediate step that you will commit to taking to advocate for green AI or digital sustainability in your climate work? Do that. Try to create a campaign asking your peers and colleagues and fellow organizations that work on the same causes as you to join you in that step. I will myself also. You will have my WhatsApp by the end of the session, or you already had my WhatsApp and email throughout all the last slide of the previous 7 sessions. So reach out, tag me, and we will work on that together. So that's about it. We went through understanding AI and why it matters. We've known the AI-driven threats to civic space. We discovered the algorithmic bias and discrimination and understood how AI is used for the new or for the data colonialism. We've also managed to learn the digital security in AI-powered environments. We have established a whole checklist to make AI ethical for activism and civil society. We have also got to know and introduced to how to use AI for good, and now we finally know the environmental impacts of artificial intelligence models. I hope that the session served you well. I hope that you've got to learn new things. You've got to accommodate new information. There you go. You have my contacts. Reach out if you need whatever it is information, whatever it is a resource that I can help with. Tune in to power2voices.org for more um, interesting and amazing trainings such as that. And yeah, stay curious, enjoy your day, and enjoy your learning. Have a good day. Thank you so much.